In this video analysis, we have Keenan Cornelius on top against Oscar Piechota on bottom. This is the quarterfinals from ADCC. We're going to take a look at a sweet passing combination from Keenan. So we'll watch it in real time. It's real fast, so let's take a look at it. Starts out with a Toriando attempt here. That goes right into a nice leg drag. Then Keenan drops into this position. And then he's going to finish right there with his head by Oscar's hips. So let's rewind and slow it down. So this starts out right after Keenan defends. He spins out of a heel hook. So here he recovers his base. And look at his right arm. So his right hand is controlling Oscar's leg right at the shin here. And you'll see Keenan will step around to this side. And his second hand, can't really tell. I think it either goes to Oscar's knee or somewhere around his shin. So there's the step around. Right now, Oscar still has the ankle control, but it'll be let go in like a second. And then once it's let go, Keenan moves. There it is. So that's the attempt right there. Okay, let's take a look at it one more time, and we'll see what Oscar does from the bottom. Here we go. You'll see as Keenan goes, Oscar's hands come up here. So this one blocking at the knee, so Keenan can't keep stepping around. This one's somewhere around the shoulder. And right now, Oscar's also keeping his knees in really, really tight so that there's no spot for Keenan to land on his body. Right there. You'll also see this small little kick-out motion that Oscar does with his left leg. Right there. Okay, so he's trying to kind of like either clear the grip, circle inside or outside, but Keenan's able to keep it deflected. From here, because Oscar's committed everything to this side, like all of his limbs are off the ground, he doesn't really have any like base or post on the ground. The follow-up that Keenan chooses like blends into this move perfectly. So you'll see with his right hand, all he kind of does is just sort of lightly pushes Oscar's leg, and Oscar's whole body is going to spin this way. Keenan steps around to the left. Right there. So he's literally just using one arm and it rotates his whole body. That's possible because, again, both of Oscar's hands are committed and his legs are in tight. So let's take a look at that part one more time. Steps around, Oscar blocks. There's the leg drag. Now what happens after is really interesting. So you'll see right after the leg drag attempt, this foot of Oscar is going to post into the ground, and Oscar's going to try to move his hips like kind of like back out a little bit. But at least in my opinion, he moves them a little bit too far, which allows Keenan to drop into the final pass position. So there you go. Right here, I don't think Oscar has, like he doesn't have Keenan's leg with his right leg. I think it's a little bit too far. And you'll see Keenan's going to drop down into this position where his right arm is going to be right inside Oscar's right hip. Okay, so that bottom leg will get blocked out. And then Keenan's left arm is going to grab Oscar's head. So he's not going to grab like a crossface, but from the other side. So right there. Okay, so who's blocking at the hips? He's got the head grab. Oscar's trying to use his hands to frame against Keenan, maybe to push off and spin out. But the cool thing about this head grip is that Oscar can't spin out in this direction anymore. Okay? Neither can he with his hips. Like he can't spin in under Keenan, so he can't get this knee in. Keenan's blocking at the hips. He has the head, so he can't spin his head out. And now all he really has left is this left leg to try to defend the pass. And you'll see right now he kind of has his shin in, and there'll be a little time where he kind of tries to push Keenan away. And then when he doesn't, he'll try to loop this leg around. So there's the loop around. But he's not really on Keenan with that leg at all. Let's back up one more time. So right there's a little push away with the shin. And then he's ideally trying to loop his leg around and get his foot somewhere onto Keenan. But the second the shin is removed from this area, you'll see Keenan just drops his head really, really low. Right there. And now from here, he's in really tight. This is a very tough spot to get out of. Again, that leg's dead because Keenan has his right arm at the hip. The head is very stuck. This leg can't get on Keenan, so it's essentially passed as well. And from here, all that's going to happen is Keen's going to switch this arm right by the hip to finish and secure the pass. And there it is. Really nice 3-step combination to get past the guard. Let's watch it one more time. There he goes, just stepping out, has the right leg under control. Steps to his left, tries to Toriando. Oscar's tight. So he drags his leg the other way. From here, Oscar scoots himself out and Keenan drops into that passing position. Right there, ducks his head low. And the left arm's going to move out towards the hip. And there's the finish.